to do is look through these 5 questions that are on your PowerPoint slide, and please take the next minute to find which question you like the most and answer that to yourself on the piece of paper that you have. Take about 15 seconds to finish up your last thought. All right, go ahead and put your pencils down for me, please. It's okay if you're not done with the answer. Someone who answered question number 1 want to share with us how they defined zest? Joshua?
I said zest is being like happy when you don't really want to do something.
Okay, to be happy when you almost don't want to do something. Similar to optimism, right? I would also say that zesty is like being very joyous or excited about doing something. Anyone who answered question number 2 want to tell us where do they think zest comes from? Jess?
Well, in order to answer that, I would have to say what I think my definition of zest is.
Okay.
I think zest is like to have like tons of like energy. And where I think zest comes from, I think it comes from like that sense of feeling like nothing's gonna get you down, so like you have so much energy that you feel like you can do anything.
Yeah, absolutely. I like that a lot. Cool. Caleb?
I said zest comes from the last shot of energy you have, that final try to get before you then get quit.
Yeah, all right. It's that final push to really push yourself to do better. Good. Question 3. When was the last time we felt zesty? Jess? Yeah, what happened this morning?
I ate breakfast.
Oh, yeah. The breakfast made you feel zesty? Was there an orange in there?
No.
When was the last time we felt zesty? Anybody else? Arlene, aren't you a cheerleader?
For football season.
Oh, for football season? Oh, okay. So you weren't at the competition? Oh, okay. Okay, that's okay. Did anyone answer question number 4? Central?
I said to have grit is to push through, basically to get to an end goal, and that ties into optimism and zest, because to even have an end goal, a positive end goal in sight, is to be optimistic about what your own abilities, and to have zest is basically just doing the workout or trying and going through the procedure to get to that end goal. That takes zest along, because you need the right mindset and right attitude to actually do it.
Great. And then question number 5, what is one way that we could commit to being more zesty or having more enthusiasm when working? Deshaun?
Like,
Thank you to those who are tracking your time.
like putting an incentive at the end of the hour.
Okay, like what?
I don't know. Not nothing big, right? Just recognition.
Yeah. So like maybe like using zest to propel you forward, but then also having something at the end to get you there. Okay, great. So here are some pictures of what I found when I Googled the word zest. So what do some of these pictures make you feel? You can just shout them out. Excited. What else?
Strong.
Strong.
Confused.
Happy. Confused. Dashne?
What?
Citrusy.
What with the little lemon?
Oh, because lemons have zest in them, like lemon zest.
Oh.
Citrusy.
You feel citrusy? Okay.
Vitamin C.
Other things we feel when we see questions like or pictures like this?
Trying. Joyce.
Akeen?
Oh, I know. That's
Yeah.
oh, what's that?
The little hamsters?
Yeah.
the one hamster saying, "What are you doing up there, Joe?" And he just says, "Yippee!" He's just doing his own thing. This one is my favorite. Absolutely.
Yeah, I know.
Right? Like, this is what I imagine Central looks like after a football practice. Alrighty. So, a quick video. So, like last time when we did this project, we would have moments of inspiration. Now we're going to have moments of zest. So, here is my moment of zest for you for today. It is a panda at the Smithsonian Zoo playing in snow for the first time. So just watch this little bundle of joy cuddle around. So as we watch the mama panda and the baby panda cuddle, I think it's important to remember that we have to balance all of the hard work with some fun, right? Which is the big point of this week. We want to balance all of the hard work we're going to do preparing for the interim with some time to just like spend time together and be silly together and watch crazy videos like this. Alrighty, so let's go back to the PowerPoint. Now let's talk about why we take the interim. So if we want to fill in the slides here, if you guys flip to the next page, it has some fill in the blanks for you. Did I not give you a slideshow? Oh yeah, that's fine. So let's think a little bit about why we take the interim, right? So the interim is a stepping stone for so many other things. And we've talked a lot about this before. The interim is our stepping stone for the plan, which steps us up to the ACT, which determines how and where we're going to go to college, which then will influence our job and our career. So it's really important to think about this test in a super serious way, but not so serious where you feel so overwhelmed that you aren't going to do well, right? This test is just an exciting way for us to make sure that we're being prepared in the way that we need to and thinking about what our strengths and weaknesses are. Does anyone have any questions or comments about this idea of why the interim? Alright, so let's talk about this week. So every day this week has a specific theme. So today's theme for Zest is active participation. So the team captains will be leading you in some sort of game or icebreaker or team builder, or they'll show you a video or whatever. Wednesday will be joy, so you guys can bring us some joy through some funny videos, jokes, a story, whatever. I have one person who finds a lot of joy from their sister singing, so she's actually going to bring us in a video of her sister singing. So things that bring you personal joy. And then lastly on Thursday, we're going to talk about enthusiasm and passion. So remember, Thursday is a shortened day, so we're going to have people talk about what makes them enthusiastic or passionate, either themselves or somebody else. So remember that if you're chosen to do the moment of zest for the next day, you need to think about what the themes are for Wednesday and Thursday. Okay. Now let's talk about responsibilities. So please make sure to be filling in your slides here. Your team responsibilities. So once we've finished our time of zest, we need to make sure that we move into our time of grit and begin working on the practice that I have gotten ready for you for this Friday's test. Now, so your team responsibilities are going to include bringing joy and enthusiasm to your team, pushing your team to inspire each other, and then to show GZOG all of the time. So that's what I expect of your team as a whole. Individually, I need to see these sort of things happening to show me that you're really working and being your best self. You need to make sure that you're sharing your knowledge, expertise, skills, and questions, and that you're providing productive opportunities to be zesty, right? When are you, encouraging somebody else to get excited about something or participate actively or even just crack a smile, right? We want to make sure that we're in this room and we're happy and joyous to be in this room. Our 4 Zest teams, so 3 of them are the same, the Beaker Breakers, the Chemistry Minions, and the Chemistry Cats, and then we added the Mad Scientists to replace the Addams Family. Akeen, what's your group name? Chemistry Cats, and Kayla, what's your group name? Mad Scientists, and then Mariah, what's your group name?
The Beaker Breakers.
The Beaker Breakers. Okay, so those are your 3 team captains and those 3 teams. Now, team chants and cheers are optional. So team captains, if you want to work on these outside of class, this is an optional way for you to gain points. Unfortunately, we don't have time for chants this time in class. But here are the other ways that you can earn points. So make sure to write these all down because you're going to want to make sure that you're calculating your points correctly. If you have a team chant, you'll get 15 points. Whoever has the best zest of the day will earn 10 points. Every day your team will get from 0 to 5 points depending on how hard I see you working throughout the period. Every merit that someone in your group gets is 1 point. And then every student who attends office hours will get 5 points for every passage they complete in the homework packet I gave you yesterday. With this weird week, I can only have office hours tomorrow, so make sure to come see me tomorrow. Other ways to get points. So today, we are going to save our exit ticket and take it tomorrow. So when you come into class tomorrow, you're going to take an individual exit ticket that's worth up to 20 points. Then you'll take a group exit ticket at the end of the day on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, if we have time, we're going to take a last exit ticket that you'll take individually. So up to 60 points you can get here. Questions on how to earn points? Alrighty, so what are we working towards? Dashne?
Not enough. So if you come to office hours and you're not coming for the homework packet, but you come for something else, you can still get points for your team?
No, so if you're coming for other things, then we'll just talk about other things.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, what are we working towards? So obviously we're working towards growth on the interim and then our overall prize. So can someone with a hand remind me, what was our prize last time if we won? Central?
It was pizza party, then LaSalle passes,
Mhm.
extra credit.
Yeah, absolutely. There was extra credit for the team captains and then LaSalle passes and a pizza party. Now, I'm open to other suggestions, right? I don't know what your heart desires, but if you have suggestions, please grab a note card and write it down and give it to me before you leave class tomorrow so I can potentially change the prizes and make them things that you guys really want. Okay. Any questions about this project so far? Now, your team captains have been given the responsibility of being your teachers, so please make sure that when your team captain asks you to answer a question or partners you up with somebody or gives you 5 minutes to work, you need to listen to them. They are your teachers. I will be walking around monitoring, and I will be pulling people if you're not showing your best self during the teamwork time. You will have a solid 30 minutes of teamwork time today to get through all that we need to get through.